Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And good morning, Lakeshore, and welcome back to Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WOMT every Monday morning with Jim Reif of Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Kerry.
How are you doing on this Monday morning?
I'm excellent. Yourself?
Hey, can't complain. Beautiful time of the year, fall on the Lakeshore.
Fall on the Lakeshore, yeah, and just a little damp this fall, but otherwise we're doing okay.
Absolutely, Jim. Today we want to remind consumers, our listeners, why they should choose a general contractor. Maybe again, revisiting what a general contractor is, because I know that's what you are at Jim Reif Builders.
Thank you, Terry. A general contractor is a firm or a gentleman that handles up the project for you. So if you'd like to do an addition or a renovation project or even a new home, and that person would take care of coordinating, organizing, pretty much the entire project. That means lining up the other trade contractors, plumbers, electricians, ordering the materials, and then running the project so everything is scheduled out and the project keeps flowing and keeps going and gets done for you. So that's really what the general contractor does. And along with that person needs to have some special insurances.
So are all construction workers general contractors?
No. So they're carpenters, and then there's other companies out there, but they're more like, they may not be a general contractor, they may be more like a builder, where they just will do carpentry for you and not necessarily do the entire coordinating of the plumbers, electricians, and stuff.
So that would be a good question to ask right away if they're working with a builder. Hey, are you a general contractor?
That's correct.
Okay.
But they'll take care of organizing everything for you.
Okay. And you mentioned that, state certified and things like that, some different requirements of that.
Right. So they're going to need to be state certified to be that, and then they'll have actual a state number. You can ask for that. You do have their insurances are special to make sure they can do that type of work, so you're covered. And ask them for references of people that they've done work for, and call those people. Please call them and check with them and see that everything went smoothly. And ask them how they organize and schedule things, and have them give you a demonstration or produce some documents that shows that they've done this before.
Okay. When working with the general contractor, and there's a quote on the contract or whatever, is that a guaranteed? Is that an estimate? What's the difference there?
Well, it typically should be a guaranteed price unless they write it where there's some allowances in, which may be because you haven't picked out maybe some flooring yet. You haven't gotten and picked out your carpeting exactly what you'd like. So that could be one of them. Or if you're doing a renovation, there could be something unique that they've identified but don't know maybe what's exactly behind the wall, and they may put something in to say this will be time and material to make the repairs because we don't know exactly what's going on behind the surface that you can't see.
Okay. What are some of the other benefits of working with a general contractor? The first one that comes to mind is just that ease or the less stress for the consumer.
Correct. One call kind of does it all, if you want to say. Basically one call to a firm like ours, and then they'll coordinate things for you. They'll let you know when the plumber's going to be there. They're going to have that plumber. They're going to oversee his work. They're going to get these selections from you so that everything gets ordered properly. And it's so important that people understand that everybody has their specialty. Ours is construction, or mine is construction, and people in my firm. And you may have yours, whether it's in nursing, whether it's in design at some place doing some work on designing some parts, or whether it's in auto mechanic. So everybody has their specialty. Our specialty is making construction projects happen, and we take away the stress from you. We'll handle the trade contractors. We'll keep the communication open to you. We're going to provide you with a schedule so you know what's going to happen. And we get detailed reports from our trade contractors, and we know what they're doing on the job every day, which is so important.
Absolutely.
So that something gets, unfortunately gets behind because maybe the paint didn't dry properly.
Sure.
That we coordinate to everybody.
Well, it's just, I think, again, the less stress for the consumer, right? I mean, building a home or even a remodeling project can be very stressful, but working with you, Jim Reif Builders, having that general contractor, it's less stressful because you're going to work with those. I know that you recently had a really awesome post from one of your Facebook fans that we'd like to share.
Yeah, thanks, Terry. What we were fortunate to do was help with some people. They had a tree fall in their house the summer in one of the storms we got in the area, and punched holes through the roof and right into one of the bedrooms. So we came in there and redid everything and made their life very, very easy to do it.
So they didn't have birds flying around.
They didn't have birds flying in their house. No birds, no bats, anything like that going on. But their comment to us was, "Dear Jim, we're so impressed with the way you took charge of our unfortunate situation and organized everything. You and your crew were so professional and caring." And I want to point out, Terry, not just myself, it's our crew. It's the people that we work with, whether it's the trade contractors or whether it's our employees, and try to make things happen stress-free. And one of the things when you hire a general contractor and hire us is that you're getting so much vast knowledge.
Sure.
I have 35 years in this industry doing this, and plus all my employees, and we put our heads together and make things happen. And we're here to guide you folks, and make sure when the project's done, it's really what you'd like.
Jim, great information. How can listeners get a hold of you again if they're looking for a new construction or a remodeling project?
Oh, we'd love to hear from them. Give us a call at our office, 684-6899. And you can look us up on Facebook. We've got a neat presence there. And we have an awesome website. You can look at lots of pictures. You can contact us through us. It'd be neat to hear from people.
Jim, we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.